More news, rumors and opinions Tuesday afternoon, the 10th of September 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Gold Telegraph. Gold always takes center stage through monetary resets. Tuesday the 10th of September 2024, 12:13 a.m. A top official from Saudi Arabia said the country is open to new ideas, including the use of the yuan in crude settlements. Boom. The world is changing. Saudi Arabia's Minister of Industry says country willing to try new things in relationship with China, Chinese companies welcome. Things happen slowly, then suddenly, they are here. Gold, the immortal constant, always takes center stage through monetary resets. It is at the heart of it all. Saudi Arabia's shift to settling oil transactions in yuan instead of the US dollar is a game changer. We are talking about the world's largest oil exporter and importer. Reminder: Saudi Arabia joined a China-led central bank digital currency project in June. Big moves. DJ. Did you know? September 8 post 2024. Do you really want to know? Have you ever heard the quote, "Be careful of the questions you ask, you may not like the answer"? The details and mechanisms behind the GCR/RV implementation are vast and complex. To believe it will be all blue skies, green grass and flowers is just being naive. I like all beef hot dogs. But if I ever saw how the hot dog was made, I'd probably never eat another one. That's why I choose to not find out, for that matter. If you ever saw how a lot of the stuff you eat is made, you wouldn't eat it and all of us would probably become vegans. The GCR/RV is the same. If you knew what actually has to take place for the event to transpire, one might have second thoughts if it is a good thing or not. Don't get me wrong, ultimately the math says it most certainly will be beneficial in the long run. But the transition and integration of this new system, at first and for a while, will be painful. There is going to be some weeds in this garden. Asking questions or seeking information you may not like the answer to is a potential downside of excessive curiosity. Human beings possess an innate addiction to curiosity, a driving force that has fueled our evolution, discoveries, and creativity throughout history. When we seek truth or deeper understanding, we risk uncovering uncomfortable or unsettling information that challenges our beliefs, values, or perceptions. Some truths may be difficult to accept and can lead to emotional distress, disappointment, or even regret, especially when the answers disrupt our sense of security or cause internal conflict. While curiosity can foster growth, it also requires a certain emotional resilience to handle the answers we may not want to hear. Engaging in these types of inquiry demands a readiness to face uncomfortable realities, which can sometimes be more harmful than enlightening if we're not prepared for the consequences. While curiosity is often seen as a positive trait, excessive or unchecked curiosity can lead to potential harms and can become a distraction, causing people to lose focus on important tasks or responsibilities as they chase endless new information. In a world overloaded with data, an overwhelming urge to know everything can result in mental fatigue, anxiety, or burnout. Especially when the pursuit of answers yields more questions than clarity. Balancing curiosity with caution is essential to avoid these pitfalls. At times we may be better served not knowing certain answers. There are situations where remaining unaware can protect our emotional well-being and maintain a sense of peace. Knowing too much about the future could lead to an unnecessary anxiety, distrust, or a loss of contentment in the present. In some cases, ignorance can even provide a buffer from overwhelming or distressing realities, allowing us to focus on what we can control rather than becoming paralyzed by information we cannot change. Certain mysteries may not have clear answers, and obsessively pursuing them can lead to frustration rather than satisfaction. In these instances, embracing uncertainty or letting go of the need to know can be a form of wisdom, enabling us to navigate life with greater calm and acceptance. Do we really need to know what is going on behind the scenes of the GCR/RV? Throw a hot dog on the grill and call it a day. Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report. Firefly. A big delegation including Alack. He went to Erbil for the economic meeting. There was a closed meeting after the main meeting. We expect it was mainly about the oil and gas HCL they have been talking to us about. Frank. This is all monetary reform education. Militiaman article. The parallel market will be upended, quote. Expected decision from the central bank will confuse markets and raise exchange rates. These decisions will lead to an increase in the dollar exchange rate. When you're talking about the parallel market, you're talking about a black market. An illegal market. That's subverting the platforms to get the dollar. That's coming to an end. They're saying, parallel market. You're going to have a problem. If you don't fix it, you're going to get hurt, if you're holding dollars and not dinar. They're giving them, Iraqi citizens using the black markets, numerous warnings to get out of the dollar. Russia rapidly buying gold, Mario Ineco. Mario Ineco discusses the shifting global dynamics as BRICS countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, move away from reliance on the US dollar and increasingly invest in gold. Ineco also touches on the expansion of BRICS, with Turkey and other nations expressing interest in joining, and explores the potential impact on Western economies, including higher interest rates and increased commodity prices. He notes that despite Western perceptions of BRICS nations as authoritarian, these countries are growing in economic power and influence. Finally, Ineco underscores the importance of precious metals as a hedge against these global shifts and potential economic crises. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com